CCRM is focused on the commercialization of regenerative medicine. We are in the Mars Discovery District, right in the heart of Toronto, where scientists and researchers intersect with strategic investors and entrepreneurs, and where industry and government come together to launch new initiatives that create economic and health benefits. We founded CCRM because the industry in Canada had evolved to a stage where it was time to translate that discovery pipeline into products. So we had to bring together a number of commercialization pieces of the puzzle to make that happen, and so CCRM was created to do that.
This is really about the bench to the bedside. So how do we move from discovering a new technology to having that technology manufactured in Canada? This is an opportunity to give Canadians access to the cutting-edge research and technologies that we're developing in our labs.
UHN was a supporter of CCRM from the very beginning, because if we don't have a commercial side, a lot of therapies will just stay on the shelf and no one will actually ever benefit from them because they bring so many groups together. CCRM was able to really harness funding both from the federal government and importantly also from the Ontario government. And this has helped the entire community.
We are working with the brightest young people and helping to create a path for them in their career.
It's very exciting to be part of a group that is creating new opportunities in this field. If CCRM wasn't here when I graduated from my PhD, I would likely have gone to work in a company outside of Canada. So it was really exciting for me to be able to practice here.
Listing CCRM's accomplishments would be a long list. Some of the companies that have spun off already, like Avro or Exothera, these are all companies that CCRM was able to help in one way or another to become established and attract significant external investment.
In order to bring regenerative medicine technologies to patients, we need to go through a number of manufacturing stages. The first manufacturing stage is to undertake clinical research manufacturing, and this is often done in a good manufacturing practices facility, which is a facility where cells and technologies are produced in a way that they can be tested for their efficacy in patients. Canada has invested significantly in this infrastructure in the new GMP facility that CCRM will be managing.
So state-of-the-art facility for making cells for clinical trials. We've been able to bring together the network, the people, the resources. You know, those networks are the fundamental part of our strategy.
What CCRM does a little bit differently is provide an environment which is very collaborative. That collaborative environment gives companies like GE an opportunity to work on very compelling and difficult technical challenges and try to address those one at a time. So it's a great win for both organizations. If we think about where regenerative medicine is going and the promise of regenerative medicine, it is transformative in its approach. We are now promising cures or durable treatments for some of the world's most intractable illnesses.
In 2010, I got diagnosed with ALL, leukemia, and then in 2014, they were out of option, and I find out that the trial was in Toronto and Princess Margaret. Without that treatment, you know, I wouldn't be here today. And it's a treatment that doesn't make you lose your hair and attack your whole immune system. It goes to attack the cancer cell. And in 4 weeks, I was in remission. This treatment really saved my life. So I thank from the bottom of my heart for all the researchers and all the people that are giving the treatment for us to be able to survive.
CCRM has taken different components, put them together, and had impact. And that impact is going to be felt both at the level of patients that we serve, it's going to be felt at the level of jobs that get created, it's going to be felt at the level of people we recruit, and it's going to be felt at the level of making this area an area that Canada and Ontario and Toronto can excel at.
So these are people who come to work each morning. They understand that they're having an impact in the world and in the field of regenerative medicine, and they bring a spirit of entrepreneurship, of passion, and they bring a spirit of can-do to really help make the world a better place.
CCRM and its partners have put together the right kind of ecosystem, funding, and infrastructure to accelerate the translation of these discoveries into products. And with those partners and with the CCRM model, we will impact healthcare in Canada for the next 50 years.